Hey, good morning, students. I have my midweek devotion for you for today and wanted to go ahead and share with you. It comes from our text that we're going to be studying this Sunday night. It's from Second John, and it's going to be verse 12 and verse 13. I'm really going to specifically just talk about verse 12 real quick. And what's really cool about this letter is that it's pretty plain. I mean, it's pretty simple to understand. The previous letter did not have a greeting. This one has a greeting and it has a conclusion or a farewell. And what I love about this is the ending of this because it really ties well into our current situation we've been in. And so, students, listen to this as I read from 2 John 12. It says, "Though I have much to write to you, I would rather not use paper and ink. Instead, I hope to come to you and talk face to face so that our joy may be complete." What I find really interesting about this verse is that if you look at the ending, it says, so that our joy may be complete. If you remember a couple weeks ago, it's been a while, but we studied through 1 John 1 through 4. And if I look back and turn back to that piece of writing from John's letter in 1 John, it says this. It says, we are writing these things so that our joy, it's talking about our, meaning some translators say your, but it's talking about our joy. He's talking about the joy of fellowship that congregation has, those believers have. And he says that so it may be complete. And so really what I think John is really saying, John's like, hey, I'm going to be short and sweet and to the point with this letter because it is a short letter. It's only 13 verses. And he said, hey, I can't say enough. I don't want to just write in paper and ink. I want to see you face to face so I can tell you about the goodness of Jesus and what he's done and the truth and how we can walk in the truth together. And so my challenge to you today is to embrace this new togetherness that we have as a student ministry. And what I would love for you to do is to embrace this time. It's odd, it's weird spacing out chairs, it's weird not doing some of the same things we do. But what this has done is it's allowed us to focus on the essentials of just focusing on the Word. We're still doing games, we're still doing other things with testimony. Some things have been scaled back, but it's been very good for us to just focus in on the Word so that what God has done in our life through faith in Christ and how he's done the work in us, that is being worked in us for a goal to be completed, to be finished in us. What God accomplished a long time ago through his son Jesus by dying on the cross, being raised from the grave, and now that life that's in the Word that lives in us is being made complete. And how? By how we love one another and walk in the truth. And John says, hey, I want to be together with you. I want to be face to face with you in this endeavor. So in the same way, guys, I'm privileged to be in this opportunity where we can walk together face to face again instead of, in our case, not paper and ink. It was screens and computers. It was YouTube. It was all those different things. And all those things are great. But we know that there is nothing better than being face to face, seeing each other again, and being together, even though it may look a little different. So enjoy this togetherness, embrace it, but embrace it not just for just being together, but the fellowship that we have as Christians and being together so that we can complete the joy that Christ has instilled in our hearts. And that's my encouragement for you today for my devotion. I hope you have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you Sunday.